Hi, friends. We joke, my friends and I, we say the same thing every time. Like, I say, hi, friends, this is Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. I could say something different, but for some reason, we even joke. I try to not say it sometimes, and that's what comes out of my mouth every time. So, hello, how are you? How's it going? It's been a busy morning. I put on lipstick. See, I have proof it's there on my cup. I'm a tea drinker. What do you drink? This is a really good tea. I'm a tea drinker, and I like the LaCroix. I like the bubble drinks. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I've got a project I want to show you that I did at an event. So let me show you how I put it together. This is one of those like mega suites. So I'm going to show you all the goodies that are in here. I call it a mega suite when it has 2 stamp sets, like 2 bundles. So this one has a lot, and it only uses 3 colors. It has Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, and Gold Foil. So here's the Designer Series paper. So we've got the gold. If you watch Sarah Douglas, our CEO, she does a video on Tuesdays, and she did one yesterday about the design of this suite and how they did it. It was really, really interesting. The part of the concept behind it was like farmhouse journaling, and just the way they created this Designer Series paper. Like the words in these papers came out of journals from the Library of Congress, which I just thought was fascinating. So you have these pretty interesting backgrounds. You've got, again, Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, and then the gold. This is where they got those journals. It was just really interesting to hear how it was all created. So if you haven't watched Sarah before, you should watch her so you can see how the suite was created. And it's just interesting to see what went on behind the scenes. So it's got 2 stamp sets and dies, the faux leather trim, and then cork circles. And we're going to be using all of that on our card today. So this is what I created. So it's got the collaging, the foil paper, we did a little bit of coloring, and then we're going to do some die cutting. So let me show you how I did that. Again, I used a little bit from each stamp set and each set of dies. And that is all in the January to December mini. So when I'm using a lot of stamps for an event, I will write on it what it's for. So this has the EE on it for early espresso, and that is this vanilla bean. It has 2 stamps, and then the other word, this is my crumb cake. That was on vanilla. I stamped a vanilla bean on vanilla. I'm going to add my words, so sorry, which could mean so many things, right? We all have things going on. Okay, pecan pie. So these are those fun leaves. So there's my pecan pie, one image. This one says field, lawn, and garden. This is where that journaling thing's coming from. And some of my people were just trying to position their things so carefully. is one of the things I love about them. And these are all crumb cake. So I'm going to add some crumb cake to this. I swear it looks like I dipped it in the green. Do I have green in here? No, it's just the way the crumb cake's drying on there. It's crumb cake, I promise. Field notes. And then the last one is this. Amazing pattern. Okay, so there's all of my colors. See, it's just collaged. We don't overthink it, we just enjoy it. So I'm gonna bring in the Big Boss, which is always so awkward for you to look at. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run these, looks like journaling holes for a folder. I'm going to put this over here. Oh, dang it. I'm going to do the same thing again, only with the plate under it like it's supposed to be. Can you tell I need to get new plates? I mean, it's that time. You know, and this is the perfect time. We're still in celebration. If you're watching this before the end of February, you can still order the plates as part of your celebration, which, you know, we love a good free product, right? Okay, so I've run that through. I have a couple more things to run through. I'm going to set this aside. I have these beautiful leaves that I want to cut out on my Gold Designer Series paper. This one. And this one. And it says in the catalog that these are all, you can use them all with the Mini Boss. You can, except that my piece of paper was 4 by 5 1/4. The dies would go through, but my paper wouldn't. So there's those. I'm going to set that over there. I'm going to cut out my vanilla. My vanilla that I stamped on the vanilla. I love vanilla bean. I love putting it in things. That's one of my favorite flavors. Okay, so now I've cut out all of my images. I'm going to move my boss out of the way. And we're going to do our sum assembly required. Oh, look. I ran that. There must be stuff stuck to the bottom of my Big Boss. So I'm going to get another piece of the pecan pie and then check that out. See what's going on down there. Okay, so I'm going to fold my pecan pie in half. I'm going to use one of my my bone folder to crease it down real well. Then I'm going to take my crumb cake and I'm going to seal it down. I'm going to hit all these little pieces and seal this down. Then here, where this image I cut out was, I'm going to put some mini dimensionals. Down that design. And I'm going to peel this piece out. And it's going to go right in here. I'm going to take these dimensional backs off. Come on, friends. And I'm going to lay this piece right in that spot. And so it has this little piece down here. I'm going to stick a glue dot under that one so it doesn't get caught. Let me see, well, unless I can get one of these mini dimensionals under there. Oh yeah, I think it'll work. Okay, so there's that pattern down the side. And it doesn't just cut it out, you can see it's textured too. Then I've got my pretty leaves. Want one there. And I want one right here. Because this is going to go under that vanilla. So I can, oh, this has a little piece stuck in there. I can put a little seal right there. Stick that down. Stick that down. And now I have my vanilla piece that I colored. And I put a little bit of lemon lolly kind of on those little blooms and on the center. I almost kind of made it look like a daffodil. I just needed to stand out a little more. I'm going to use my Wink of Stella on it, but when I did that it still just didn't have enough. I just needed a little bit more, so I added the yellow. All for the creativity of it, not necessarily the way it really looks. So can you see that? There's that Wink of Stella. I've got that sparkle on it, that little lemon lolly. And then I don't necessarily like to put flat things on here. So I'm going to put some seal on this side. And then I'm going to put a couple of those mini dimensionals under where I added that hump. And so my people, you know, it's like you either love collaging or you don't. I'm going to add some of these cork circles to it because, again, that's another texture element to add to the project. And then this is that pretty, it's got a sheen to it on the side. Can you see that? So I debated on this card. I just kind of wove it through behind there, which I can do again, but I may put a knot in this. It's not really a bow kind of thing, but I can get an interesting knot in here. I can tuck that knot. Where do I want to tuck my knot? You know, like I normally try to tuck it under the image, but with the So Sorry there, I don't think I'm going to do that. Let me put it up there on that side. I put all of my adhesive right here so I could see it. I'm sure the glue dots are right here, but I can't get my eyes on them, so I'm going to reach for another one. And I'm going to stick it right up here. Well, except the glue dot didn't stick, so we're going to put another one on there. It may be a two glue dot item. Oh, I like it. I'm going to put my vanilla over the top. Okay, friends, there you go. I love the collage look, and this is such a pretty, So Sorry could go to so many things. All right, thanks for joining me. Gosh, I hope you have a great day.